Denver at the Las Vegas Raiders. Raiders are 2.5 point favorites. I feel like the books are begging us to take the Raiders
Yeah,
here. We do need the Broncos to cash out our over eight and a
I
half
know.
wins ticket. It's another one where the home team is the favorite. We should fade them per the stats. I actually don't have an issue backing Denver in this spot at all.
Yeah, me either. It was a fun week of people bad mouthing Sean Payton. I think someone even called him a thug, which was pretty hilarious. It's a business, people. Like, what do you not get about this? It is a business. Russell Wilson, he got his money. Like he put off the greatest scam ever.
Ever.
Yeah, like he got paid. He's going to be able to. I don't know if he's going to be, but I assume a team next year will pick him up to be a starter if he does get released. He's going to be all right. Like don't doubt the Broncos for making this decision. I think Sean Payton's whole point was I can put some scrub in there and I can pretty much get the same amount of output that I was getting for Russell Wilson. Now that's not entirely true, right? Russell Wilson's going to be better than Stedham or whoever they're putting back there. But I think his whole point was, I can redo all this. We can let me redo this and I can get my own guys in here and rebuild this right and make this a good team. And I don't think he saw a future with Russell Wilson. I mean, you go through and watch their plays this year, it was very, very basic. It was very college high school-esque, where it's like basically ran out of 4 or 5 formations. They only ran 7 or 8 plays. And a lot of stuff you hear is that he just thought Russell Wilson was too dumb to learn his playbook and learn all of his plays, and that's why he kind of did that. And it's a big deal. Like the Broncos have made a decision now, right? They're taking Sean Payton's side. They're letting him dictate things. They're letting him run the show. And Chad's right in this position with Denver. I think they're a better team. I think, as fun as this Raiders run's been and how well their defense has been playing, I give a slight edge to this Denver's offense against this Raiders team. So Chad's right. Like with the way the number is, the 2.5, I feel like the books are kind of egging us on here, right? Begging us to come in and bet this Raiders team.
They are.
And I'm with Chad. Like I want Denver. I wanted it 3. So 2.5, I guess I'll have to man up and take it, but I'm hoping this gets back to 3.
Yeah, it's a fascinating story that's going on with Denver right now.
Yeah.
And it kind of not that we didn't already know this, but everything Pete Carroll said about Russell Wilson in Russell Wilson's final season, where he was getting lambasted for not letting Russ cook and changing the way they call plays and then getting rid of
That
him
feels
and
like a
have
lifetime ago.
I know, right?
It
But
really does.
turns
Let
out
Russ cook.
Turns out Pete Carroll saw what he saw on the tape, which is
Yeah.
what Sean Payton is now seeing on the tape. And it's just a different world for Russell Wilson than it was back in the day. And like, look, the Seahawks might not be any better, but they might have been worse and paying the guy a lot more money. So uh, you know, Pete Carroll wins, the Denver Broncos lose, the Sean Paytons will manifest themselves a new future with a new quarterback in 2024. We will be suckers. We will bet on the Broncos season win total because we love Sean Payton.
It,
Meanwhile,
it,
Broncos, go ahead.
I was gonna say it is incredible in a year where the Chiefs have had an absolute year from they're not that good. Travis Kelce looks like he's about to retire. They won the division again. It's crazy where it's like we're trying to play the numbers, play the value. It was all sitting there for this Broncos team. And if they didn't have such a slow start, I mean, what a totally different season they would have had. But it's crazy. Like I hate it. Like I'm already thinking to our offseason chat where I'm trying to convince us to take the Chargers with Bill Belichick as a new head coach. And we got whoever the Broncos new quarterback is, and it's just like, please, Matt Mitchell, slap me around and just tell us, like, don't go against the Chiefs. Doesn't matter how they get there.
Simon, we're suckers. We are like I was just going through our futures bets before the show. And I think we bet the Chargers at like 50-1 or something, or 25-1 to win the Super Bowl because we love the talent on that team. And we did it in
Yeah.
spite of hating Brandon Staley. We are always going to bet the Chargers. We are always going to bet the Broncos. We are going to
No, I'm a
continue.
changed man. I'm a changed man.
No way. No way.
I'm honestly, I'm off Herbert. I can't wait through our top 10 quarterbacks because I like Herbert's great, but would you really take him over Stafford, a guy who I was the only one to have in our top 10 last year? Like, no. Like Herbert, he completely fucked up this year. So I'm excited to see what he does next year, but totally off the Herbert train. I tell you that much.